What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be shooting a video on making a watch band for my watch. Now, where did I put it? Which pocket did I put it in this time? Right here it is. That right there. Whoops. Hey. Anyways, this watch here. My dad gave me this watch here when I was about 8. And I've had this watch for a long time. I just replaced the battery not too long ago. And I want to keep this watch, but I lost the band. So I'm going to make me a band out of rabbit skin. Not from the one in the last video. So I'm kind of guessing, oh, now where did I place my copper wire? 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back. Now this here, I got some copper wire here. See if you can see it right. I guess it's copper enough. And then I got rabbit skin and a razor blade. Really, that's all the tools I'm going to need. So first I'm just going to cut out a section of rabbit skin about the size of what I'm going to need for my wrist. The lighting's starting to fade a little bit here, so I don't know if the lighting's going to be good like in the last video. I'm going to need that wide. I'm going to need that wide of leather for the band. I think I can do it. Or that longer web of leather. Let's see, how wide is the watch now? The watch band is going to be about that wide, between here and here, and it's going to be a pretty good length. So I'm just going to cut off a strip here. See, here's the razor blade. It's a good sharp blade. Like I said in the last video, any good sharp knife will do, but I'm just going to go with the razor blade this time because I couldn't find my knife. I'm also going to pull the hair off this thing because who wants a hairy wristband watch? I mean, like, literally. I'll be right back. Well, as you can see, the light here has changed. It's been a little, I'd say about half hour, 45 minutes since I turned the thing back on. And here's our finished piece of leather. Now, the watch right here is going to go about right there. I mean, that's going to look really nice. And then I got this copper wire, which I'm going to sew in around it, give her some really nice looking trim. I'm probably going to film the rest tomorrow. Let's skip it up to tomorrow, about right now. Here we are next morning. I got the rabbit skin, I scraped the hair off of it. And I tore it a little bit last night while scraping it. I had to end the video there because I had some things I had to do real quick, and I figured I'd just finish taking the hair off then. Pretty much you just need to take this here, scrape it, put it on a hard surface. I got a table right here that I have the thing on. I'm just gonna do a little touch up. Always have a good cup of coffee when you're shooting your video. I think that's scraped enough. Anyways, I'm going to take this here. I'm just going to sit it around my wrist. Hey, tell me if y'all can see any pine trees in the background. I'm not sitting up where you can see pine trees, but you might be able to if you just look close enough. Let me know in the comments if you see them. Excuse me. I'm not the best on manners. That's about how it's gonna look. So I'm guessing the next part will be stitching it. I got my copper wire right here. So I'm just gonna see first if this is strong enough to stitch right through it. If my annoying little sister is peeking in the background through the blinds back here, please let me know. She's just a big pain in the butt. I see you. Okay, turns out this copper wire here, it's not quite strong enough to poke through like I want it, so I'm gonna have to, I used the razor blade to make a little hole. Okay, the copper wire was not quite strong enough to poke through there, so I had to use the razor blade to make a little hole. I just took it and worked it down on there, and now I'm just gonna stitch around. Put another hole right here. Oh, guys, here's something a little bit embarrassing. Last night after I ended the video, I went to go take my bath, and I tied that watch band I was missing to a pair of pants. And it wasn't tied to it when I went to go get the excuse me here. When I went to go get the watch band. So when I went to go put it in a pair of pants last night, I felt something funny in my pant leg. Turns out it was my missing watch band. So I'm just going to go on ahead and make the watch band, and maybe I'll get a watch later on to hook it up to. Who knows? I do have another watch. I just wish this here watch band was, or copper wire here was a little bit more like thread. You just keep threading it back and forth here. Let me push it a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. I got 3 holes here. I just kind of see right here. I got this here going. Oh, come on. I think I might have too small of a hole now. Oh, here we go. I think that part's good. So I'm just gonna use the end of the razor blade to kind of try to... There we go. Clipped off. I got it all sewed up and it's now on my wrist. I guess I could stitch up a little bit more, but for right now I'm just gonna leave that. Oh, let me think now. Could I modify this any more? I said yes. I could modify it lots more. Right now I'm just taking the wire here. And I'm just kind of threading it through here. Just like this. Oh wait, I did that part wrong. Let me pull it back just a little bit. I'm going to thread it over and under and just kind of weave it back and forth. Okay, I'm back now. I'm just had a little issue to take care of real quick. Again, I'm going to just thread it over and under. Or not. I'm back now. We just had to run an errand real quick. But pretty much you just continue looping down through here. And once I get this here, I'll get right back to you. You know what, guys? I got a watch band here. I'm just going to make a bracelet out of this. I mean, it's just going to look like one cool bracelet. Kind of running out of copper wire. Now to wire this thing here up, you just take the copper wire here. You poke it through. And then you put it through the holes here in the top. Let me put it on my wrist so you can see it. Now let that flat. Now wait a minute, maybe I better turn it around after I loop this over. Let me cut this off. Okay, now I have it back in here. I'm gonna go put it right here on my wrist like this. Flip this over. And hopefully I can loop this here onto my hand properly. Or my wrist, hand, whatever. Same difference. It's a little trickier to get this here on there than I thought. Okay, flip that down. That one's through. Now where's this other one? I'm going to lip that over just a bit so it doesn't come undone again. Well, there I got a wristband. Sorry about the watch band thing. It's just not turning out quite like I thought it would. I hoped it would, but I got something out of it. It does look kind of cool, though. I mean, how many kids, 16, 17 years old, are working with leather and made their own jewelry? I made a ring, too. I'll show how to make one of those in a future video, probably. I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, and please tell me what you think I should do in my next video for the comments, and tell me what am I doing wrong in my filming. I mean, this is only my second YouTube video. Ciao.